Happy hump day, coming in live for the breakfast show. If you are brand spanking new to the breakfast show, holy crap, hot diggity dog, it is such an honor to have you. I would love for you to drop new in the comments if you've never heard a breakfast show before. We stopped counting at 365 episodes, so the breakfast show is legit a thing. So if you are new, now is your time to take the floor, drop new in the comments. I would love to know where you're tuning in from. I'm in Michigan. It is currently 8:54 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm actually on time. You are actually guaranteed, hello Luann and M. Fletch, welcome. It's an honor to have you. You are guaranteed Monday through Friday between 8:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. Eastern, a breakfast show. Sometimes, all right, can you do your own protein pancake? Can you do your, Darlene, we will see, okay? You're guaranteed an episode between 8:30 and 9:30 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. On the weekends, there are sometimes pop-up episodes. Hello, DHL and Joe, welcome. It's an honor to have you. Let me just tell you this, if you hit follow or you hit add friend while you were on, you will now be alerted for future episodes. So you will not miss an episode. The episodes are available on, okay, I have a podcast and they're on YouTube, Michelle Churchill Fit. You can catch those for life. Otherwise, they're on Instagram and they're on Facebook for 30 days. How the breakfast show evolved. Are you ready or are you ready? So I actually embarked on a journey to drop 30 pounds. I was 185 pounds, so I need you to envision me looking like a completely different version. I'm actually like the girl that's almost 40 years old who's healthier today than I was when I was in my early 30s, late 20s. So I went on a journey and it was quite interesting. I got an email to check into my physical. I ended up going in for my physical. Me and the doctor talked. I got a clean bill of health. Jackie, welcome. And when I got a clean bill of health, she pulled up a chair and she's like, well, maybe we can try metformin, which is a drug to treat pre-diabetes, but sometimes women lose weight with it. And something just told me, like, Michelle, get it together. Your grandma passed away at an early age. She was almost 400 pounds. Like, literally figure out what you're not doing right, because clearly you're not. So I ended up going all in with something that I can't even tell you how many people asked me and recommended. They're like, hey, Michelle, have you listened to the book, The Obesity Fix? Hey, Michelle, do you know Dr. James? Hey, Michelle, have you listened to The Obesity Fix? And finally I was like, ring, 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 ring. Get the flipping book. Get it and put it in your car, a note, and press play on it instead of the radio, like 10 minutes a day. I became addicted. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I'm not a book girl at all. I became addicted. Every time I finish a book, another book is recommended, and I haven't stopped. So what I did is every time I listened to a chapter, which is every day, a minimum of 10 minutes, I created the breakfast show to come share it with you. Because having like a little bit of sass is a lot more fun than all of us just tuning in and listening to the Audible book. So that's how it was created. So I'm not an expert, but I've got a lot of information in here every day that I want to share with you. I ended up realizing there's 3 things I wasn't doing. There are 3 things for weight loss that I was not doing. Intertwinedly, they work together, and it's all the reasons why I struggled to lose weight. Once I implemented them, once I hit the 6-week mark, I lost my first pound, took 6 weeks. I lost 30 pounds in 5 months, and I have maintained it. For the first time in my life, I am no longer the girl who's got the size 20 pants, then a size 4, then a size 12. Literally, I have been consistent. I do not go up and down like a roller coaster, and I truly feel I fail forward every day. And all the things that I've learned how to biohack the human body. So that's how I'm gonna share that with you, and that's what I can bring to the table for you. If you have any questions, please drop them. Hi, Lisa, in the comment section. I am live right now. Like, I'm not a robot. This is not pre-recorded. I am not perfect. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. It's an honor to have you be a part of the show, and let's dive in. So I am going to start with sharing those 3 things with you, just so you have clarity, and I'm going to give you the why on the back end, so that when you're not in front of me and you see or open the cabinet, you're going to be like, dun, 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 this is why. And when you have a why behind something, it makes it that much more clarity to show up to do the thing instead of just not doing it, okay? Darlene's like, can you make your protein pancake? I'm not sure, Darlene. It's just 3 egg whites, 1 whole egg, and a scoop of protein powder with cinnamon on top. So here's the deal. So number one, we have what we're gonna bring up and what we're gonna talk about is water intake. So can you tell me in the comments how much water you need each and every day? I'm gonna share the why with you. If you don't know how much water you need, I want you to drop in the comments IDK. IDK means I don't know. Hello from Miami, Florida. So here's the deal. With water, our body goes through a process where it can burn fat. And guess what, how crazy it is? It's not by taking a fat burner, it's not by eating lemons, it's not by taking apple cider vinegar. Your body goes through the fat burning process with water. The term is called lipolysis. And in this process, the first step is hydrolysis. Are you ready to hear the answer? The answer is, during hydrolysis, it needs half of your current weight in ounces of water each and every day. And if it's not getting your current weight in ounces of water each and every day, guess what's happening? Those are just days you're not burning fat. And 75% of people right now aren't burning fat. So the metabolism shift at the age of 30, decreasing by 0.02%, is at a way higher rate for most Americans because of dehydration. They're not getting half of their weight in ounces of water. So if you don't know what your weight is, you're gonna wanna weigh yourself, divide it in half. Ask Alexa, go to your calculator, ask ChatGPT, that's the number of ounces. I'm going to give you a trick. Drop trick in the comments if you think that half of your weight in ounces of water is a struggle, or if you forget during the day to drink water and you get in bed and you're like, oh, my Lanta, I forgot to drink half of my weight in ounces of water. Don't do what I did. I started enhancing my water with like Mio and Crystal Light and adding a bunch of garbage to it. I never knew about an app that was called Yucca, Y-U-K-A. I started to learn from people, hey, do you realize that there's toxins, dyes, and carcinogens inside of those items? Like, they're banned in countries like Ireland, the UK. They're not banned here. It's our job to literally do our due diligence to realize, guys, we have freedom, but with freedom comes, we've got to know what we're putting in our body. So when I got that YUKA app and scanned the things I was putting in my water, yes, there were dyes. Yes, there were carcinogens. And all that does is take your cortisol levels and go through the roof. And when cortisol levels are high, we take our food and we store it as visceral fat in the belly area. We see it every day. We see fat in the front and in the back area. That's exactly where all of these things are holding on to. So I highly recommend, if you're gonna enhance your water, do it with things like watermelon or mango or fruits or peppermint or mint leaves or lemons and limes and cucumber, okay? Enhance it, but be very careful. If you're putting something in your water, you need to make sure it's YUKA approved, because toxins, dyes, and any type of carcinogens inside of the things you're adding to your water are going to actually make the scale go up and do more harm than good. Because not only is the body going to be dehydrated, you're also going to have high cortisol levels. So that's number one. Number two, the trick for you is to set a timer. Stop, drop, and set the timer. Like, literally go in your phone like you have a flight to Cancun at 3 a.m. and set a timer, label it water, and every single 90 minutes, repeat and rinse. 90 minutes hits, take 15 seconds worth of water. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, repeat. Next to your bed, right now, I want you to put water on a Kleenex or on a paper towel or on toilet paper. Put it where you wake up, because what you see, what you think, you bring more of. So when you see that, your mind goes, okay, I can have coffee, but first water, because I'm turning my metabolism on. There's actually a direct correlation, kind of like your circadian rhythm, to getting water into the body right after you wake up. So if you want your metabolism to turn up and you want it higher, approaching 40 or 50 or 60 than it was in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s, take that, put it next to your bed, get a water bottle. I have one that's bright red. It literally has a straw. It's 40 ounces. You're never going to remember a bunch of little ones. So go to Amazon, get a 30-ounce bottle or more. Use a straw if that helps. If you don't like freezing cold water, use room temperature. And if you absolutely are like, chew a piece of mint gum. Mint settles the belly and it quenches the thirst. Or any type of gum will quench the thirst. But I really need that timer set. I need you to have that timer on. Your bladder will adjust in 90 days. 3 months. It's a short-term sacrifice for a future gain. So if you're like, it's messing with my sleep, water is also how you water the skin. You have that dewy look. Your wrinkles aren't as prone. It's how you have energy. Number one side effect of dehydration, constant chronic fatigue, dryness of skin, constant urination, and constant hunger. So really focus around water and remember the why behind it. Once your body can go through lipolysis, which is how it burns fat, sounds similar to liposuction, doesn't it? Okay, you're going to see a massive shift. So now that you have the why behind water, now that you have clarity and you know how you can infuse it and you've got the tricks and tips, drop a heart in the comments if it makes you that much more prone to actually drink it. You're not better off chugging it before work. You're not better off chugging it all in the evening. Okay, it's kind of like the mythology of like, hey, I'm gonna drink 500 ounces of water in one day and then the rest of the week I don't have to. That's unfortunately not how it works. Consistency, what you do over time compounds. The compound effect of hydrating your body will lead to massive amounts of weight loss. So that's our water. That's literally one of the things that I did to drop 30 pounds and I now maintain it. That's one of the biggest things that I did. And all those little tricks along the way helped me to stay in my freaking lane. Number 2 is fiber. Fiber, I think, is a really big part that we're honestly forgetting about. We've kind of steered away from our fruits and our veggies. Those aren't the type of things you have to get fiber, but fiber is very important. If you drop in the comments how many grams you're supposed to be getting, I will let you know if it's correct. And if you don't know, drop IDK and I will give you that number proudly because I had no clue. I was the girl who went in, hi Carlene, and had surgery done. I literally had a scope put down in my stomach to be told, Michelle, you're deficit in fiber. Michelle, like you're infused with toxins and bacteria. Why? You guys, fiber is literally the power washer to your intestinal tract. I don't want to have a whole biology course with you, but let's just explain. Look down at your stomach. There's an intestinal tract in there that has your food going through it. And it's not a straight shot. It's like all swirly, like this. And think about all the food that we consume for energy. Do you really think that you're flying down that slide if you're dehydrated or you're not getting proper movement or you're not getting proper fiber? Guess what's happening to that food? It's being left behind. There are particles of it inside of you right now that creates toxins and bacteria. Okay, toxins and bacteria lead to bloating. Do you have bloating? It leads to inflammation. Is there inflammation within your body? Do you have irregular bowel movements? Like, are you going number 2, 1 or 2 times a day? And lastly, if you've got weird noises going on within the belly area or foul smelling gas, that's a big yellow flag like, hey, are you getting, listen to this, 25 grams of fiber? 25 grams of fiber. So the why behind it is there's 2 types of fiber. You have your insoluble and your soluble fiber. And they both work together to actually swell to the width of your intestinal tract. We can have pizza, but if we eat it, it doesn't swell, okay? When you have fiber, insoluble and soluble, it thickens, it like widens, it becomes sticky like gum, and it pushes everything out of you. It gets those itty bitty particles that the water didn't push through, or we didn't get enough movement to push it out. So that's the why behind fiber. I have found how to biohack fiber. I get something called a Carbonot piece of bread. Okay, you might have to Instacart, you might have to Google, you might have to Amazon. It's called carb. You know how to spell carb. You have an O and then N-A-U-T. Think of a nut. Even if you searched carbo nut, it would come up. It's got 15 grams of fiber, 40 calories. Easy peasy pumpkin squeezy. Okay, chia seeds, you get 10 grams of fiber, 2 tablespoons, but that's 150 calories. But those are still a good source. It's your top 3. Your berries, 8 grams in 1 cup. So blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. Leafy greens, broccoli, leafy greens like spinach, 7 to 8 grams in 1 cup. The Royo bagel, R-O-Y-O, you can get it on Amazon. You can search it in Instacart or locally where you can find it, is packed with fiber. It's also YUKA approved, that Yucca app. I have realized, I just got introduced to it the last year in one of the Audible books I'm listening to, okay? The toxins, dyes, and carcinogens they're allowed to put in our foods and our lotions and our shampoos and our conditioners, they're having a massive effect on our bodies. Not just cortisol, like literally behavioral issues, brain fog. It never was a part of our things, but we've gotten so out of control with our system that we have to do our due diligence. So now you learned about the YUKA app. I'm sure that if you go Google right now, how can I track my fiber intake in a free app? You don't even have to spend any money. It's FREE. What's the top 10 fibers, lowest glycemic chart, lowest calories? Give me the list. Let's go. So now that you have that why behind fiber, are you that much more inclined to reach for it? Or when the mind comes in and says, kind of like your kid when they don't want to go to school, which one are you going to give into? If you give it 72 hours, last night I was talking to a gal and her sugar cravings were through the roof. If you give it 24 hours to say, hey, sugar, F off, that craving will completely go away. It will go away. Like take a lemon with salt and like bite down on it, go for a walk, go to bed and sleep till the whole next day. I'm telling you that craving will disappear. But the more we give into it, even a bite size, even a half of a candy bar, the more the body craves it, okay? So that's with the fiber component. You give it 72 hours, you're gonna wake up and be like, oh my gosh, like I can suck it in, my bloating, what is going on? You're gonna notice it. So it's almost direct gratification. The third thing is your protein intake. So listen, am I telling you anything that's impossible? We've got water, which we all have unlimited amounts of. We've got fiber. We can go and spend less than, $20 and have fiber pouring in. And we've got protein intake. So tell me in the comments, how many grams of protein do you need each and every day? And why protein? Why is it always talked about? Why? We're gonna learn how to turn all of our desserts, all of our pancakes, all of our crepes, all of our muffins into high protein. And I'm gonna share that with you. And I'm gonna share with you something that's gonna give you so much clarity, because sometimes when we hear how much protein we're supposed to be eating, we're like, oh my gosh, that's like impossible. Wait till I tell you what I'm gonna tell you, because it's not impossible. How many grams of protein? If you drop IDK, okay, I love it, Miss Brooklyn. If you drop IDK, I'll tell you. Otherwise, how many grams of protein do you really think you should be getting? Tell me in the comments. Be a part of this, because the more I can get your mind thinking, the more I can get you to literally type it out, the more you're going to remember this. It reminds me a lot of like a test. Like you took a test, you didn't do very well, teacher gives the test back, here you go correct the right answers. Now you're going to remember what you got wrong. The answer is your goal weight, your desired weight. What is your goal weight? My goal weight was 150 and I literally almost fainted. It was a depression session when I found out I had to have my goal weight in grams of protein. I'm like, what? But let me tell you something. 150 grams of protein, you're about to faint, is 600 calories. 150 grams of fat, your avocados, your cheeses, your egg yolks, your salmon, your sea bass, your red meats, your nuts, your seeds, your peanut butter, your olives, your olive oil. Guess what? 150 grams of fat is 1,350 calories. I'm telling you right now, where there is a will, there is a way. And the hack that I'm going to teach you today, you will never forget me. Because you'll be able to walk into a store or a market or a hospital or on vacation or an airport and know exactly what you can get for literally the best bang for your buck when it comes to protein. Because no one gives you the why behind it. No one teaches it to you. So you live in this world where you stay stuck and discouraged because you don't know. So your goal weight, what's your goal weight? Take it right now and times it by 4. Ask Alexa, go into your phone calculator. That's how many calories you need, okay? So protein is the building blocks to burning 30% more calories. You want to open up your door and have the furnace on while it's -0, that furnace is going to crank. You're going to have your metabolism cranking. Thank you for saying my eyes are beautiful. Cranking, cranking, cranking. Okay? Who do I look like who's famous? Someone told me something today. I want to see what you say in the comments. Someone said I look like someone famous. Tell me in the comments. Okay? It's cranking. You burn 30% more calories eating protein than fats and carbs. So let me tell you something. If you need to lose weight, you need to focus on protein. And there are very, 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 very rare people, yeah, Faith, very, 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 very rare people that are over consuming. Okay, Sarah Jessica, Katy Perry, love it. That's not the one they told me. I'll tell you in a second. You are literally, it's very hard. The effects it would have on your kidneys would be a lot over time. So you don't really have to worry about that. Okay, why else? It improves your muscle tone. I don't want you to break your leg. I don't want you to have fibromyalgia. I don't want you, Demi Moore, I hear a lot, SK. I don't want you to have fibromyalgia or osteoporosis or broken bones. Okay, and the more muscle you have, I've never heard of Audrey Hepton. Okay, oh, hair clap, welcome. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn. Do you want your body when you walk around and talk to people to jiggle off the body, or do you want to have an improvement to that muscle tone? So that's number one, it improves muscle tone. Number two, you burn 30% more calories. Wow, Jennifer Lopez, never heard that. Number three, it's how the body goes through the feeling of fullness and satiety. You feel full and satiety. I took my blood every day. I've got a thing in my cabinet. My glucose levels were so on par every day that I got my goal weight in grams of protein versus the days that I was deficit. It has a direct correlation to cortisol. And what we haven't realized is that we've gotten so far away from whole foods that have fillers that aren't protein packed. It's going to take time for our metabolism to get lubed up again. It's become a little bit rusty. Celine Dion, love it. It's become a little bit rusted. But where there is a will, there is a way. Did you hear me tell you that I've lost 30 pounds in 5 months? Did you hear me say I didn't lose 1 pound until my 6-week mark? You have got to marry the process and divorce the results 100%. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you have to get the shot. I'm not Jennifer Connelly, Demi Moore. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you have to go and get supplements. But there is one thing that I would tell you. If you want to speed up the process, drop a 1. If you want to help food noise disappear and say, hey, fly a kite, drop a 1. And if you want to feel good and not be hangry and want to literally bite everybody's head off while you're losing weight, drop a 1. There is one supplement I would walk up to any 20-year-old and say, there's one supplement I would go to any 20-year-old, and it's your collagen. Why? At 20, you stop producing it. It doesn't matter if you're a king. It doesn't matter if you're a queen. At 20 years old, you have 100% collagen within your body. And each year after, listen to this, you're losing a minimum of 1% of your type 2 collagen. How many types of collagen are there? After listening to like 4+ Audible books on this, there's 5 types of collagen. Wait, go run and look at yours. Which one are you using? Did you know on an ingredient list, the first thing listed is what you find the most of? Don't tune off because I'm going to share my protein hack with you. Someone do not forget to remind me. The first ingredient listed on anything is what you find the most of. The last ingredient, the least of. My last ingredient from my one from like Costco was a type 1. I'm like, okay, they made this for $1 and put a $50 label on it. I didn't know that. I thought an ingredient list was just there for my health. Or it was just all put down, like whoever was writing it wrote it, okay? So literally, you have type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, type 5. Type 4 and 5 have to do with the gut. Chop them off. 1, 2, and 3 have to do with the hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skins, elasticity. Okay, I don't want to be walking around after I dropped 30 pounds. I've never had any type of contour work done or sculpting work. And people are like, what? But I learned about collagen early on. Type at the age of 30. 1 and 3 are still in you dormant. You're only losing the type 2 each year after 20. So which collagen do you think we should add in to maximize? Type 2. So go look at your bottle. Is it a type 2 collagen? It activates the type 1. 1 and 2 together get the type 3 to wake up, and now they are a powerhouse. You're gonna see it in the hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin's elasticity. Even if you're 85 years old, it's not too late. My 84-year-old father-in-law, you see it. You can see it in the puffiness. You can see it in the crow's feet. You can see it in his skin. So listen, you want it to be water soluble. It's molecular. You have to somehow absorb it, okay? If you want, I used to use on my skin hyaluronic acid, drop a 1 if you've heard of it. Then I was taught the Yucca app, Y-U-K-A. Then I realized there was toxins and dyes that I'm putting into my skin to seep into my bloodstream. Literally seep into my bloodstream. If you take organic tremella mushroom, it mimics hyaluronic acid. So you can take it in at the same time as your collagen. It works from the inside out, which is even better formulated, okay? So that's what I would recommend. Which one do you, a fat burner? So you guys, if you're sensitive to caffeine, drop a 1, because a fat burner, Burbine, would never be something I recommend. I'm so sensitive to it. I used to use CLA, drop a 2 if you've heard of conjunctuated linoleic acid. After listening to 40 plus Audible books now, it has seed oils in it, which invites inflammation and bloating in the body. The best fat burner you could ever get that has no caffeine, no soy, no dairy, gluten-free, it comes from Italy, specifically Sicily. They have a climate that gives them a blood red orange. Can you drop the word orange in the comments? And a little orange will come up. Drop it. They cut it open, and in there is an antioxidant, and this antioxidant is actually patent. It's called the Morosil Blood Red Orange. And every person on it, for 12 weeks, they stop you, and they take measurements, and they weigh you. 94% saw a dramatic decrease in weight, dramatic decrease in visceral fat in the belly fat area, and dramatic decrease to body fat composition. The 6% of the outsiders that didn't get results were not consistent with the Morosil Blood Red Orange. So obviously, Patty, that's what I would recommend. It took me 20 collagens to go through, so do not get overwhelmed. Mine has the type 2 collagen already formulated inside of it. Top ingredient, it has the organic tremella mushroom, fenugreek to support the gut lining. It's water soluble, and guess what? For the first time in the frickin' marketplace, thank goodness, I don't have to keep going over to Italy to smuggle back their fruit. It's got the Morosil Blood Red Orange dose in a 4-in-1 belly fat blasting liquid collagen. No soy, no dairy, no gluten, gluten-free. 1 tablespoon a day has all 4 supplements. You take it. I only have in stock right now my chocolate raspberry or my chocolate Andes mint. If you're like Michelle, I've never had someone explain this to me before. Give me the video that explains it better than I can. It's backed by science, proven through clinicals. Drop the word slim in the comments and I'll send you that video. You can meet the collagen expert. If you're like Michelle, I could care less about a video. It's 30 days money back guaranteed. Proven through science, clinicals. No one's ever explained this to me before. Yes, it is. Drop in the comments slim with a star. It usually is $109 for this 4-in-1 full month supply. You can lock that price in at $89 and it can never go up on you, and still get the Valentine's Day special and grab a bottle today for $69 frickin' dollars. Drop slim with the star and I can share with you how you can get it before it sells out. Yes, TCP, it's called slim. On Instagram or on Facebook, if you send me a direct message, I will share the video that explains it better than I can. I do not want to sound like a spammy whammy butthole, okay? It's my Instagram account because I can't send links on TikTok, Facebook account, okay? If you go to thebreakfastshow.net, I have the protein guide that helped me drop 30 pounds in 5 months for free, pinned for you. It says free protein guide. If you want a bottle of Slim, it's under thebreakfastshow.net under New Wave. If you get the trio pack, the 3-pack, which will put you at 12 weeks, you save the most amount of money. If you get the duo pack, you save money as well. 1 single bottle you get for $69, it can never go above $89 for you. So you're grandfathered in to the $89. You get it for $69 today. It's called Snow Slim. Snow Slim. Actually, once you purchase, I'm gonna voice note you, because say there's like a hole in your lid or you can't find your delivery. If you call in, you're gonna be on the phone for an hour. I have a customer service rep at my fingertips. I will text you personally today when you order from my phone number, and you will have my contact information. You're not waiting in line, okay? So that's the one thing that I would recommend, because we stopped producing it at 20. Each year after, we lose a minimum of 1%. That's one thing. But if you want to biohack the body, drop a 1 in the comments if you've ever heard of the GLP-1 shot. I dove so much into this because, listen, as a group certified fitness instructor with Lifetime, the GLP-1 does have some positive benefits to it. But when you go to that doctor, ask for that shot insert and look at every ingredient and do your homework, okay? The GLP shot is a tricking mechanism. It tricks the brain that you have more of the GLP-1 hormone within the body. It's tricking it, okay? How? Here's the deal. You literally cannot elevate your GLP-1 hormone unless you're using a specific type of fiber. It's why people are getting weekly shots, bi-weekly, or monthly injections. It slowly trickles off. Your first few days you're not hungry, your appetite starts to come back gradually. So of course you lose weight. Your entire body has these proteins inside of it. Have you ever heard of a peptide? Drop a 1 in the comments if you've heard of a peptide. Your entire body is infested with them. They remind me of Legos, okay? And what happens in our body when we don't realize the first ingredient listed in peanut butter is sugar? That's what you find the most of. Or we don't realize the coffee we're using is a pesticide. The more this happens over time, and our processed food and our pesticides and our dyes and carcinogens that's in our foods and toxins outweigh our regular food intake, these little peptides start to lose their Wi-Fi signal, okay? They start to lose, and they start to trickle off and trickle off and trickle off. And as this happens, sooner or later, the cells, the peptides, and insulin stop responding together. The most important peptide in our body is the one that insulin takes our food and uses it as energy or stores it as energy. Period. End of discussion. Okay? Once you have too much processed foods and too much sugar outweighing your regular food intake, they start to lose that signal. So when the food comes in, it stores it as visceral fat. I could walk up to 20 people right now, like at a mall. She's a great example. She thought it was menopause. Her cells and her insulin stopped responding. She 100% needed a full 99.9% metabolic reset. Yes, she could have taken the GLP shot. Would it have come right back on after she gets off and reaches her goal? Yes. Okay? Her as well. If you're relatable to any of these stories, drop a 1 in the comments. If you have this, write down these 2 peptides out of the 20,000 in your body. This will give you a 99.9% metabolic reset. Okay? SLUPPP332. So SLOOP 332. It has an exercise mimicking effect at a cellular level. Okay? No, there is not caffeine inside of it. The next is 5-amino-1-MQ. It increases the NAD plus within your body and has 30 positive benefits to improving insulin sensitivity. You have to take those 2 together. But if you were to message me today, I need you to look at the ingredients. There cannot be anything else inside of your peptide formula besides SLOOP 332, 5-amino-1-MQ. That is it. Please do not purchase anything that has a filler or phosphorus or aspartame or yellow 6. Don't do it. You're getting ripped off. Okay? This one right here, she's like, what's your recommendation, Kathy? This is a true medical grade weight loss peptide that you take 30 minutes before your first meal. That is it. It only has 5-amino-1 and it only has SLOOP 332. That is correct. This is first to the marketplace, a 2-in-1 peptide. You're getting 2 peptides in one formula. I feel like a spammy whammy butthole. There's a video that explains it better than I can. If you want the video, drop the word body. The video is incredible. If you're like, Michelle, I could care frickin' less. No one's explained this to me. I want a 99.9% metabolic reset. It's proven through science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation, and CLEAN. Send it right now. Usually it's $219. It's $189 locked in price. You get it today for $169, a full month supply. You take this peptide for 2 months on, 1 month off. You cycled the peptide. Okay? When you reach your goal, you get off of it completely. With it, you're gonna get the YUKA app. You're gonna start scanning your shampoo, conditioner, your water enhancers. If it has toxins, dyes, or carcinogens, it tells you. You're gonna have a recommendation on how to replace it real quick. You're not gonna have this problem in the future, and you're gonna maintain your weight loss efforts, okay? If you have ADHD, if you have a mood and it's like, you want Elevate, it is not available as of right now. Elevate is literally, body is like body composition. Elevate is, hello, I have no appetite in any way, shape, or form, in any way, shape, or form, at freaking all. Literally at all. That is only available in a 3-month supply. You cannot get a single bottle, but it's $120 off right freaking now, okay? That's the one that I just recently took and dropped 9 pounds. My husband, who is 54, is down how much? 25 pounds. So, drop body in the comments with a star. If you want the information on Elevate, drop Elevate. You cannot get single bottles until the end of March, beginning of April. You're like, I don't care, I want 120 off. It ships starting Friday. Drop Elevate with a star. That has testifying inside of it. Look up testifying. Look up dioxin and look up BCP 157. Your mind will be blown. And it comes in the form of a micro bead, okay? I need you to message me on Instagram or Facebook if you want any of this, because the comments will disappear. So you're just gonna go right to Instagram and it says reach out, hit the message button, message whatever you want info on. Facebook, same thing, there's a message button mid-screen, hit it, tell me what you want info on. If you want any of this, again, you get Elevate, the 3-month supply, you get Nitro for free, you save $120. thebreakfastshow.net in the web browser, go to New Wava. Listen carefully. You'll see a single bottle of body. Highly recommend getting a signature set, which is not on special. That's usually $550. You do get it today for $530. But listen, you cycle for 2 months on, 1 month off. You have all of February. March, April you're off, May you have, June you purchase again. Do not tell me you can't afford $530, because I can tell you something right now. You're going to go buy junk from Walmart for $50 and come back in 6 months and then end up paying for the $530. It costs you more. If you go to thebreakfastshow.net under the Body Beauty site, you will see Elevate. You must hit Social Marketer. It is free. Okay? We can downgrade you to a customer immediately after purchase. If you are getting Elevate, you must hit Social Marketer. There's no penalty, there's no fee, there's no catch. It's $120 off the Elevate signature set, and Nitro comes for free in the Body signature set and Elevate signature set. Elevate, again, has the mood enhancement, no caffeine, no soy, no gluten, no dairy. Also has the ADHD component without the stimulants. Elevate is like the movie Limitless. No joke. Any questions, I need you to drop them right now, because I'm on live. I'll be at my desk for the next hour and a half before my mammogram. But that is the medical grade weight loss peptide, okay? That's what you cycle with. If you purchase, I immediately voice note you. Hey, what's up? Here's my number. It starts shipping on Elevate on Friday, okay? So, any questions? We good? Okay, so Nitro, it's hydrogen in the water. Do yourself a favor today and follow Gary Brecka. Gary Brecka has over 2 million followers. He is known as the human genius. He has completely biohacked the human body, okay? And what we have come to find out is that our blood vessels are very important. Why is blood important? Why are our blood vessels? Look down at your veins right now. You guys, they're what pump blood to every area in our body. Every area in our body has blood flowing, okay? We have a vein, and our veins have a certain depth. And yes, engineers of the human body can go into our body and they can measure the depth. They can take like this pipe filter, go in and say, it's this wide. And they can be like, I wonder what has to do with the width, because everyone's is different. Okay, has to do with something called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the depth of your blood vessel. How much blood is flowing through the vein at what depth? What affects it is not only age, free radicals, and pollution. So it's out of our control. Engineers have found, just like we've created cars that are electric now, that if you add hydrogen into the body, which does not exist, it reminds me of carbonated water, it has a chemical reaction to dilate the blood vessel for 10 hours, 10 times. Are you freaking kidding me? You take this one freaking day. It's in me right now. You dilate the blood vessel for 10 hours, literally 10 times. Your brain fog, if you're almost 40, my twin sister, menopause and perimenopause and postmenopause, I could walk up to anyone on the street right now. It's an instant feeling. Brain fog, boom. Chronic fatigue, stop buying Celsius. It has toxins inside of it. It has carcinogens inside of it. It's affecting cortisol. You will never have to have it, okay? Number 3, what else? Headaches. Thousands of dollars are being paid every single day by athletes because of performance and recovery. Headaches, pain in your feet, your knees. Those are the benefits you're gonna have with hydrogen in the body, okay? But when you go, do not go buy one from TJ Maxx or Home Goods. I learned that the hard way. The first ingredient listed on anything that you use is what you find the most of. The last ingredient, the least of. Look at Cheryl. She goes, which one do you recommend? You guys know I'm a nut, right? Because I'm a group certified fitness instructor. So mine comes in the form of a crystal lit. I want the best absorption. I would rather pay an extra $5 to get a spray tan that's going to last me a week than one that's going to come off in 3 days and turn orange. So this is a crystal lit packet, backed by science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation, and CLEAN. If you get it, you mix it in water, never add ice. Ice deactivates hydrogen. You wait for it to turn bright yellow, it goes in clear. Turns bright yellow, you drink it within 15 minutes, awesome, let's grow. I only have in stock 3 flavors, black cherry, lemon, lime, or grape. There's a video actually, she's like, what is it, Samantha? If you drop the word nitro, I'll send you the video with the hydrogen expert. If you want to grab a bag for 30 days money back guaranteed, you can drop the word nitro with a star. Just remember, in my signature set for Elevate or Body, you get it for FREE. Okay? Yeah. So, all I need you to do, I feel so bad if you didn't get my free protein guide. It's not my free protein guide, sorry. It's the guide that helped me drop 30 pounds in 5 months after struggling for 11 months to drop even 1 inch. If you message me on Instagram, Nitro, I'll share the video. Even if you're like, Michelle, I need help with this, or I have gastric sleeve, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, PCOS, IBS, cancer, like I have worked with every health condition. I'm on anxiety medications, so am I. I'm on antidepressants, I'm on this. I have information for you, okay? So here's the thing. TheBreakfastShow.net, if you go there, you will see the word Nueva. It's called Nueva. It's called Nitro. It's called Nitro. So we talked about how the belly fat blasting liquid collagen is at $69 right now, $40 off, okay? You lock in the price at $89. It's back in stock. It's called Snow Slim. If you need a video on Snow Slim, you message me Slim. You've got your medical grade weight loss peptide body. You've got your medical grade weight loss peptide body with ADHD, you know what I mean, non-stimulants. I can't say any claims on ADHD. I shouldn't have even said that, okay? You've got that, drop the word, okay, Elevate. And then you've got your Nitro. The only thing that you would be missing out on is to replace your coffee with a coffee that is pesticide free. 9 out of 10 times if you get, it looks like a chlorine thing that you put in to test the chlorine levels. Coffees have pesticides inside of them. It's the only reason why people are getting away from them. I will never give up my coffee. If you need a recommendation on one, Rise has an ingredient that's not good. The Rise one, there's a nootropic blend that has L-theanine. It also has the cordyceps mushroom. It also has the lion's mane mushroom and Ceylon cinnamon. Regular cinnamon elevates kidney levels. Ceylon cinnamon does not. There's many benefits to improving insulin sensitivity, preventing bacterial and fungal infection, and literally increasing immunity through cinnamon, but it has to be Ceylon cinnamon. Mine's over from Italy. It's called Nueva Morning. Drop the word coffee in the comments. If you're open to a video, if I share it with you, I'll send you the video. That's what I saw. It's proven through clinical science, third-party validation, and it's CLEAN, so it's clean. Most people are losing, I call it the weight loss coffee because they're down like 5 pounds their first week because pesticides are clearing out. Pesticides affect cortisol levels, right? Yeah, if you drop coffee with a star, you can actually get a bag. They're letting you do 30 days money back guaranteed. I've never once had anyone replace it. It's a Colombian brew. It tastes and smells better than any coffee I've ever tried in my entire life of living, and I was a Dunkin' girl, okay? Okay, so again, just Instagram message me or Facebook message me. This is Michelle Churchill Fit on Instagram. This is Michelle Lynn Dworack on Facebook. Send me a message, whatever you need a video on, the insert, the ingredients, I got you. You make a decision. If it's not a good fit and you're like, hey, maybe I can recommend something else better for you elsewhere, okay? I'm not here to beg, sell, or convince you of anything. I'm here to share with you what worked for me. I'm here to share that I finally did my due diligence by listening to 40 plus Audible books, and if I didn't share it with you, I'd be selfish. Okay, thebreakfastshow.net, when you go there, you'll see Nueva. It's called Nueva Morning. Nueva Morning, okay? I'm gonna tell you something right now. Tell me in the comments, drop a 1 if you would rather have a bucket of water that you had to continuously fill and fill and fill. You had to like go to the well to do the dishes. Or if you could take the time to build a faucet where you could have unlimited amounts of water coming out of a sink that you don't have to take that time. What would you prefer? I need to know in the comments. Because that is the difference between a leveraged income, a 9 to 5, and that's the difference between a linear income versus a leveraged income. I want you to know that in social retail, notice I did not say MLM, you can earn up to 40% commission because, hold on, do not just go to assumptions. You'll never find this on a billboard. You'll never find this on a commercial or in a store ever. I'm going to give today 300 people now a picture of this on a spoon without them showing their body, and people will be reaching out to them and saying, what is that? It's called curiosity and attraction marketing. It's not called being a billboard for a freaking company the way that most people are taught. See, people aren't out there spamming their friends and family. They're literally, guess what they're doing? They're being taught the wrong way. They don't have the right system, okay? The people will say, what is that? All you have to be able to say is, if I share a video that explains the science behind it better than I can, would you watch it? I don't care if you're just getting started today and you don't even have your product in your hand. You're introducing them to science, clinicals, third-party validation, and CLEAN. You're teaching them by giving it to them, and you earn up to 40% commission. Last month, people just like you, doing this on the side of their job, are getting leveraged income, making money in their sleep because they can hit up 191 countries, all 50 states, without ever having to recruit anyone to be underneath them. No monthly minimum, no quota, no inventory, no clocking in and out, no BOSS. So if you like money and you could use some extra money, $500,000 last month just by me helping people and leading them the way flew off shelves. It's $500,000. Only 30,000 of that came from me. And yes, I earned 40% of that. 30,000 that I sold of health and wellness products because I'm good at it and I teach you. So you would have my system I built, my leadership, my phone number, screenshot to me. I give you stories. I give you content daily to teach you how to brand yourself around a passion for health and wellness and longevity and a passion around helping people. And I'm giving you the chance. You can partner with me if you get one product today. It can be Nitro for $49. Do not tell me that you don't have the money. How long has that been an issue for? Is it that you don't have the money because you have it overspending? What happened? So if you're open to taking an additional look at social retail, which changed my life from 60 grand in debt as a single mom on food stamps and on Medicaid and working full-time as an HR specialist and owning a salon in my basement and cleaning houses all at the same time. And because I took the buckets of water and built a faucet, I now have unlimited amounts of water. Drop the word video in the comments. Listen, I love what I do, but the excuses and the nonsense and the people who are playing so freaking small or settling for a leader who doesn't have the system blows my mind. You should be making $500 a month minimum, the next month $1,000, the next month $1,500. I have Ashley Dawes on right now. She's making over $20,000 a month and she's got an associate and she has 3 kids at home and she started doing this to make gas money. If you are positive, if you are coachable and you have a willingness to grow right now, I am telling you to drop the word video in the comments. If it's a good fit, awesome. You get to become married to me. If it's not, there's no big deal. Because if you're not positive and coachable, I'm sorry, this is not a good fit. But I will tell you that there will not be one FMB I got you person that will ever give you every piece of content, who will ever literally teach you and lead you the right way, who will ever be at the top of the leaderboard every single month, who has the system, the leadership, and the health and wellness products that are number freaking one in the States right now. And you have the science and tools to point every single person to. You never have to open your mouth. You copy and paste from an app boards that I teach you behind closed doors. You will take your buckets of water and you will build a frickin' faucet and you will start earning money in your sleep. Listen to the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The guy has the kids work for free. And as they work for free, you guys, like, come on, leverage. Like, this is the world. Amazon has no human interaction. People don't want it. They want to hear it from you. So drop video in the comments. I'm about to share with you Shifting Retail, Changing the Game. You don't have to recruit anyone to be underneath you. I don't give a flying hoot that you're not tech savvy. Are you positive and coachable? I don't give a hoot that you don't have a big following. I had 200 friends 8 years ago on Facebook. Are you positive and coachable? You're introverted. 90% of people in this industry are introverted. There's no three-way Zooms, no three-way calls, no in-person meetings. I'm telling you right now, it'll blow your mind, and at least you know what you're saying no to. And no, I'm not going to scream at you. I'm freaking passionate. Jackie, I got you. I will send that video and you will see on my Facebook stories, I've got Jackie, because guess what? Even Melanie, who's on right now, she sent me, $1,800 extra last month, a screenshot of it. Not bad. Not bad. Like, who could use, like, come on. I hope you're going on date nights every week and Ubering there so you can have some fun with your spouse that you don't see Monday through Friday. I hope and pray. I hope and pray that every quarter you're going on a vacation and that you don't have any debt. I hope and pray that you go get your hair and nails done without guilt. Okay? Because I was so desperate sleeping on carpet that had nails sticking, no carpet, was pulled up with nails and 2 mattresses stacked on top of each other. Sometimes I wish people like you became that desperate so you could see the potential and the freedom and flexibility that you could have 5 years from this very moment by taking initiation today and getting the F out of your own way. And your family members who are going to judge you if they're like that and judge you and your neighbors, do you want their lifestyle? Do you lay your head on your pillow at night and live for your life for the rest of the life, or is it up to them? You are who you hang out with. Goodbye. Bye-bye, Felicia! I have 5 sisters. Guess what? None of them follow me on social media. I don't want their lifestyle. They went to school to be CRNAs and they're very successful. And there's lots and lots of debt, lots and lots of debt, lots and lots of overtime, and lots of working holidays. That's not my passion or more forte. I want to be in my kitchen and leave here and go to the gym and then go get a mammogram and then go pick up my daughter from her school and put her in a private school because she was being bullied and pay off 60 grand in debt and go on dates and travel. So this is your last chance to drop the word video just to take a further look at social retail. And I love you no matter what. And I know I seem like I'm screaming. I'm very passionate. I'm obsessed with what I do. The only way someone can fail, I'm like working with a 70-year-old right now who's not tech savvy, is if you're not positive and coachable. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. I knew you were gonna do that, Jeannie. I've been staring at you in my right-hand corner this entire frickin' time. Literally, I'm like Jeannie Sloan. I'm reaching out to, and look at your following. Like, frickin', are you kidding me? How lucky are you? I didn't even have TikTok. I've made over the last 8 years in the industry, I can show you right now, over $1 million. Because I took the bucket method, which is a freaking linear income, and I leveraged it. And you can do that too. Unfortunately, in schools, they don't teach finances. Okay? Hey, Jazz, I got you. Who else? FMB, I already got you. Awesome. Super excited, pumped up, fired up to get you more information. What up? Yeah, I've been watching you in the corner up here, like you've been on for probably 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. I'm like, ooh, she's hot. Look at her. You great energy. I can just tell from, I don't know, I can just tell. You guys, I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not going to, like literally though, when I say there's a board, I leave voice notes. I have calls every Tuesday. They're recorded. You get to come hang out with me. We're going to Orlando October 4th, 5th, and 6th for a conference. Like, I'm telling you right now, your world's about to be rocked upside down. I love you. Tomorrow morning, pray for my mammogram. Tomorrow morning, I will be back between 8:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You're always guaranteed a episode with this crazy person, Michelle. I hope you have the best day. I hope you get your goal weight in grams of protein. I hope you drink half of your weight in ounces of water. I hope you think of this morning, and I hope you get 25 grams of fiber. And I hope you know that if you get in my messages, they're always open for you. Anything you need or support or a little bit of some tough love, I got you. I love you. Happy hump day. I hope you have the best freaking day ever. And it was such an honor to hang out with you this morning on yet another breakfast episode. Goodbye!